So, these are some of my starts, seedlings I'm gonna install today in the ground. That is my my solar generator. It's an EcoFlow Delta. That's gonna be a separate video. A lot of what I do here is self-reliance. I generate a lot of my energy for my greenhouse, almost 100% for the greenhouse from solar, and that's something I'll show you guys in another video. But anyway, we have some basil, red chard, beets, parsley, cucumbers, and some other veggies, peppers, etc. that I'm going to be installing today. But I'm just going to give you guys a quick rundown of the yard and the garden. So this is my little seating area. That's some of my camera equipment. I'm getting organized here to make these videos. This is a Meyer lemon tree, and as you can see, it's full of blooms. All these blossoms are going to turn into a fruit in about a month or so. So here it goes. All right, this is I love lemongrass tea, so I grow them. This is West Indies lemongrass that's growing. This is a Satsuma mandarin tree. Excuse the noise, that's my neighbor. Satsuma mandarin tree here. This is a Megami kumquat. As you can see, still have a few fruits on it, but it's currently leafing out again. Seeing that the season is just starting. This is also a kumquat tree as well. Some lemongrass as well. Let me introduce you guys to the greenhouse now. This is actually a peach tree I just installed a few months ago. I'm excited about that. First time growing peaches. All right, so here we go. This is the greenhouse. So this is actually a key lime tree, as you can see. No leaves are forming on it right now as we speak. This is another kumquat tree. These are some of the starts that I've done. Some of them already sprouting out. This is corn, cucumbers. We have everything here. This is my blood orange tree. For those of you who've never had a blood orange, I'm telling you, I've gotten several oranges off this tree last year for the first time, and at that time it was in a pot. This year I have it in the ground, and I expect to get a bounty of blood oranges this year. So as you can see, it's in full bloom, blossoms everywhere. These some additional starts we have here as well. This is also another dwarf orange tree. This is actually Page orange. I've never gotten a fruit off of this tree, but I'm hopeful this year that I will be able to. Stay tuned for that. This is also this is a navel orange tree, and as you can see as well, full bloom. Never gotten an orange off of this tree yet, and it's about 3 years old, so excited about that. It's just my little seating area where I relax. This is another Satsuma mandarin tree, and once again, full bloom. Haven't gotten an orange Satsuma mandarin off of this tree either, but this year I believe it's ready to go. So here we go. This is another kumquat tree, and this variety is actually indigo. It's indigo kumquat. I've gotten tons and tons of fruit off this tree. it's just starting to bloom out. I actually have a green one on here still. I'm gonna take that off. That's from last year. And it's just starting to bloom out. As you can see, there's some blossoms coming out. We have some sage. There's, oregano. And these are two little cuttings I took from my fig tree. I don't know what variety it is. I got it from one of my co-workers. His grandfather brought it back from Italy years ago, and he gave me a cutting, and I'll show you that tree in a little bit. But here we go. Another Satsuma mandarin. Yeah, I love Satsuma mandarin. And the other reason I have a lot of Satsuma mandarin is because they're very cold hardy and cold tolerant. So actually, it's actually better, more of a guarantee survivability in my climate that I live in right now, which is zone 7B. That's in New York City. But I've gotten a lot of fruit off this tree last year and the year before, and they're absolutely delicious. As you can see, they're in full bloom as well, with new growth also. So here it goes. Have some red onions here. Have some rosemary, as you can see. So that is a quick glimpse of my trees in the greenhouse. And let me show you some of my blueberries. So I also grow tons and tons of blueberries, different varieties of blueberry. This is the Jersey High Bush. Don't remember what variety this is or this. I just got a pink lemonade. As you can see, the bumblebees are going crazy. They love these blueberry blossoms, and I love having them in the garden as well. They do an amazing job pollinating for me. But anyhow, that is a pink lemonade, and I believe this is a high bush. But this one is very, very prolific. It grows. I mean, I get tons. I believe last year I got about 10 to 15 pounds of blueberries off all of these trees combined. So it's pretty prolific. These are some suckleberries. I actually purchased them from a nursery in Connecticut. It's like a blueberry, but it's native to Russia, and it's extremely cold tolerant. So I just installed them maybe a month ago. Let's see. Next year, I'm hoping that it should be mature enough for me to get some fruit off them. And I also installed this year camera drop. Also installed a cranberry bush. These are all planting areas that I'm going to plant on. Currently I have some chives. As you can see, it's going to seed already. So I'm going to harvest some of those pods and dry them up for seeds next year. I try to make sure all my veggies are organic. So one of the things I do is purchase organic seeds, and once some of the items flower or go to seed at the end of the season, I normally just harvest the pods and dry them out and keep them. The cardboard, I prepped those beds already. I put some manure down about a month and a half ago and covered them with cardboard to ensure that, to suppress some of the weeds. Not sure if you can see here, but if you look here, those are potatoes, actually. Potatoes that's coming up that I put down here about 2 months ago when it was still somewhat cold in New York. That is spinach. It's coming out as well. The cardboard is all covering my beds to ensure that I'm able to suppress the weeds until I'm ready to plant. Let's take a look on this side. This is chocolate mint. I mean, if you guys never had chocolate mint, I highly recommend you get yourself some chocolate mint. You can make some mojitos. It's absolutely fantastic. Once again, some additional garden beds here. It's covered with cardboard to suppress the weeds. These are some of my stakes I use for propping up so many veggie trees like the eggplants and tomatoes, etc. Got to clean up some of these weeds here. I'll do that today anyway. So here we go. These are some fig cuttings I did last year. I'm very happy with the results of this because I actually got three additional fig trees out of them. So my intent is to plant them out in the yard. Still trying to figure out where I'm going to plant those, but I'm planning planting them out.